That's it. I'll plug it in. Make sure it's plugged into itself. Turn the knobs and make sure that. Hello, everybody. We had some technical. Yeah, plug that in.
Here, let me do some. I'll give shout out.
They don't say names now.
Oh, wait. I know, but wait, hold on. I don't want her to be around it. Okay. No. Okay.
Just is.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. 1 second.
She's actually good. Hello, everybody. This is live. You're watching live. For the draft, we don't even know the draft. We had some technical difficulties. But now, we think we got them figured out. First thing, channel WMA. Okay, we're going to see what's going on. And we hope it's all good. And get that, make sure that's bright. All right, so look, stuff's happening. Turn it as bright as you can. You got to turn the knob. Okay, we're watching this. There's 2 knobs there.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's that nice.
You just point it towards this way. Okay.
Is this right?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
All right.
You can't see my.
No. All right.
Oh, wait.
You have your sound clip on, right? You get things to write notes on and then get your sound thing on.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't have to do that.
You have to have write notes, yeah.
Right here.
Computer. You working?
What's wrong? Yeah. Oh yeah, press it. Yeah, good. There. Now it should go on. Oh wait. It's a monitor? Make sure
That's on.
Yeah, but the monitor's not lighted on. It's not on the monitor. It's supposed to.
Wait, what hooks to the monitor? This is the monitor.
The blue, yeah. Okay. Weird.
Is this on?
Yeah, it's on. Oh yeah, maybe I got turned it. Yeah. check all the wires connected to it. Make sure it's, yeah.
Like this. Oh, this isn't plugged in.
That's all there's to it now.
Where can this plug in?
Plug it in the
Back here?
plug it in, you move that thing, that white. You move that as far up as you want. That right there.
All right, what's that say over there? You see us in there? I think we're both in there. Move over maybe a little.
Okay. Towards you. Away from.
Oh no, it looks like we're in there, but
So it looks like we're both in there. Oh. Yeah.
look, a lot of people are starting to chat. Okay, we'll just go from there.
Okay. Well,
And what do you see? Start saying what you see.
Titans pick JC Latham, offensive tackle, Alabama. 7th pick.
7th pick already?
Yeah.
Who's on the board?
Atlanta.
You see us? Move over some here. Move over some a little. Okay, this is as good as we're gonna get.
Okay. Let's go.
It's not gonna be the greatest technicals, but this is something new for us.
Okay, but yeah, when we're doing it, let's go.
So go ahead and use Fez. You got your thing on? Sound?
Yes.
All right, what do you see over there?
Okay. Now the Titans pick is in. They're still talking. He's the offensive tackle from Alabama. He's 6'5", 3/4 inch. Okay.
All right, what's his name?
JC Latham, offensive tackle, Alabama. So I'm wondering if those tackles are going to be off the board when the Dolphins and when the Ravens pick. Okay, Atlanta is on the clock. They got 9 minutes.
All right, I see us.
Okay.
You see us? Bright.
Yes.
You ever see us so bright?
Oh yeah. Okay, that's good. Fez is giving you reports.
Okay, I'm trying to see how I chat.
Okay, the pick is in for Atlanta, and the 8th pick is in. So, yes. Okay. The Dolphins pick 21st, and the Ravens pick 30th. So, I don't.
I'm trying to get in here on chat.
There haven't been any trades yet. So, okay. So,
let's see, you got 2.
Atlanta pick is in, but they're not. Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to see how I can...
Okay, they're still waiting to announce the pick. You know, it's been in for a couple minutes. Okay. They're still talking about
trying to get...
Okay. Pick is in, but they're not going. He's not going. Commissioner's not going to the podium. So the pick is in. There's been no trades so far. Okay. Okay.
All right, I'm here.
So we're
All right,
waiting.
top chat. Somebody's here. Live chat. Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
We're waiting. And still that pick is in.
What do you see so far? Who picked?
Okay. The first 7 picks. The only pick I could see is that the at 7 the Tennessee Titans took J.C. Latham, offensive tackle from Alabama. Now, the pick is in for Atlanta, and if I'm hoping they don't take Latu because that's who Miami needs, but I don't think he's going to fall that far. And okay, now the commissioner I think is ready to is going to the podium for the Atlanta pick, and okay.
Commissioner.
Okay, about to announce the 8th pick,
to announce.
which is the Atlanta Falcons. So the pick is in. Everyone's looking. They picked a quarterback, Michael Penix Jr. from Washington.
Michael Pence.
Penix.
Penix.
He was what the people on Fox were saying that that seems a little high because all the experts or so-called said that Penix would be available at 21. So
They don't know.
And they said that was who Miami should trade Tua and got this quarterback. He's out of Washington. So he finished.
Well, if your name's Penix and you get through the NFL without ridicule.
Penix Jr. He finished second in the Heisman Trophy voting.
Then you are good.
But he has skills, but he still has to develop.
And he's a quarterback from where?
Washington. Okay.
All right. So Caleb went number 1, the USC quarterback, like the Bears.
Yeah. Next pick is the Chicago has two had the first pick and the 9th pick. So I guess they picked Kalen Williams, right? The Bears pick is in. There have been no trades so far. Okay. And the Bears pick is in at 9. Okay.
All right, the Bears are picking 9th. Yeah, I have it here now on the board. Now we have a whole.
Because they had the first pick, which they picked Kalen Williams. They got their quarterback, and now they got the 9th pick.
Yeah, even the Bears can't mess this up.
It'd be hard to mess up that you don't get 2 starters.
But they could.
High quality starters, but teams can mess it up. Yeah. Notably, the Cleveland Browns.
The Cleveland Browns are next?
No, I mean about messing up, having sure picks.
Yeah, the
sure starters. They picked Johnny Manziel in the first round.
So Penix, first round.
Penix was not wasn't forecast to be this high a pick.
Come on, animals.
So
Latham is a offensive tackle, right?
yes.
Neighbors was a wide receiver from LSC by the Giants. That's a good idea.
But who picked Marvin Harrison the third? Because he's got to be off the board.
The Chargers got all offensive linemen. That's good. Harrison was the second pick
Okay. Well, that was what the consensus board was.
with the Ohio
The
State.
Bears pick is in. Now it'd be hard to mess this pick up.
New England picked Drake May, quarterback. Pick 3. Harrison.
Oh yeah, that
pick.
was who they were projected to pick, I believe.
I keep going back.
Okay, now pick is in for the Bears. At
Second
9,
pick was quarterback Jaden Daniels.
Okay. That yeah.
So we're caught up. So now
So
Bears.
if you're picking an edge, you would pick if they're picking an edge, they would pick Latu because or a Jared Verse. Jared Verse, I think they're going to pick.
All right.
That's who I think the pick is going to be.
Move that monitor a little further out of the.
Jared Verse.
See, it's right there. We don't want any part of. Move it a little further away, so that it's off the monitor here. Towards that cat, yeah. Oh, that's so little. That's good.
Okay, they picked a wide receiver. And this was a wide receiver from Washington also that I didn't have on the board. So this
Rome Odins.
Odins?
From Washington.
He was not on the
He looks pretty happy.
I
think he's any good?
With their picks and what their needs were. I got to question this because
that's too early.
Because they had had Jared first been picked?
I don't think so.
Because Jared Verse is considered the top edge rusher in the league, and an edge rusher.
Yeah, that's what they needed.
Is a lot more. This okay. This is
the first big mistake,
okay.
Maybe.
This is a I'm sorry. I question this pick greatly, considering their needs and that Jared Verse is still on the board, who is considered a possible has the upside of whose floor is a high quality edge rusher and whose ceiling is
is he that good?
Is all pro.
School records, but I mean, couldn't they have traded the second for
if you were going to
something in the somebody?
What I don't understand is this pick. If this was the pick you were going to make, why didn't you trade that 9th pick, and you could have gotten multiple picks?
Yeah, they could have gotten.
You could have gotten probably.
Diggs, right?
You probably could have gotten 3 more picks and got Jared, or if you weren't going to pick Jared Verse or Latte, the top edge rushers. And edge rushers are in greater demand than a wide receiver. There's so many wide receivers. It's a deep wide receiver class.
You and you could have traded. You could have made a huge trade.
You could have made a huge trade.
Pick up 5 receivers.
You could have picked up at least 3 extra picks by trading out of this pick if you were going to make this. This is why the Bears haven't won.
I mean, they were going for this is supposed to be a franchise-changing
okay.
draft. You can't get a wide receiver.
No, you can't get a wide receiver who's not even
with the 9th.
He
pick,
wasn't in. He wasn't even on the simulator consensus mock draft.
You're using.
His name wasn't even his. The other wide receiver on the team, Malik Washington, was on,
Yeah, because
but I'm
that's-
not sure he would even the first wide receiver you would pick from there. I would pick Malik Washington first.
They had three. In the ninth pick,
That didn't make any sense.
With the ninth pick, they got the third wide receiver drafted.
That doesn't make
they couldn't have
any
moved
sense.
up earlier to get somebody else, or even to got. They could have moved back and still got him.
You could have moved back. That guy, that receiver was not even the highest rated on the team.
This is
on the consensus.
First,
so the Bears blew it. I don't understand their draft strategy, because that wide receiver they could have gotten if they would have traded back, and they could have picked up another second round pick, probably a third round pick at least. That was
you get the third.
I have to say,
you got the third wide receiver.
There's no way. Okay, you got Caleb Williams. Okay, so you're trying to say you hit a home, but you got the ninth pick in the draft, and you pick not even the top rated wide receiver on his team.
The third.
I never even heard of. I didn't even hear about him as a top prospect, but the other wide receiver, on the team, was highly rated.
I don't understand.
Was higher rated.
They could have gotten this
I don't
guy.
understand.
They could have gotten a bunch of other guys.
If you were going to do that, you had Jared Verse and Latu, who was on Washington, on the board. You could have gotten yourself a top edge rusher for years, a ferocious, a great talent at the most important position, really, almost besides almost quarterback. Edge rusher, how coveted edge rushers are, and you don't pick.
You don't do anything.
You don't pick.
They didn't do anything.
You don't pick an edge rusher.
Yeah, who you could have gotten the same wide receiver and somebody else.
If you were to pick Jared Verse or Lott, I would say I would give you an A plus on your draft. Now that was a ridiculous pick. If you were going to make that pick, you looked at. I can't believe you could look at the board.
They did it like a mock draft. Like they're doing a mock draft.
No, when I did mock drafts, he wasn't even on the top list of wide receivers. I don't even recognize the name.
As a third,
I recognize the other wide receiver, who was consensus higher rated.
Three wide out.
That is
in the first 9 picks. Who's the next to blow it? That's the first mistake.
So
next mistake, the Vikings, will they run out of time like they usually do?
The Vikings were smart.
Which
if they were smart, they'd pick Jared Verse.
If they were smart, they wouldn't be the Vikings, but the Bears.
Florida State.
The Bears have given them a.
But the Bears have given them a gift, and let's see if they take it. Okay, they just made a trade.
All right.
Vikings received the 10th overall pick.
All right, that's not bad. They moved up 1.
Oh wait, yeah. Oh, they already made that trade, so they picked 10th. Oh, so they switched positions with the Jets.
Well, that's smart, because they know the Jets will. Whatever the Jets do, it'll be dumb.
Okay.
These are the two dumbest.
If you need a defensive tackle, you pick Byron Murphy, 2nd, Texas. Okay, so it's
in Detroit. They're playing behind a big Viking. It looks kind of hilarious. Oh, some nice people are coming out.
Okay. I say you go for, if you need a defensive tackle, defensive lineman, you go for, you need to pick Byron Murphy second out of Texas. That would be A plus.
Pick is in. This is the Ewing family.
This
It's
would be,
JR.
that would be a, that would,
There's Bobby, JR, Sue
that would
Warren.
be A plus. And
Oh wait, I'm sorry. They might have done something. Something tragic happened to them. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I didn't mean to make
yeah.
jokes.
Oh, you're not real. You know.
I don't know what their story is. There's Roger Goodell. What's he saying? He's being booed as usual.
Okay. Pick is in, and people are very nervous on stage. They shouldn't make them wait.
These folks that are on the stage now would probably do a better job of picking than the Vikings.
The the Bears made the consensus pick. Okay. Let's see. Who were the Vikings? Let's see. They're smart. They obviously were trying to move up to get a new exact player they wanted. J.J. McCarthy, quarterback, Michigan.
Whew. Quarterback and wide receivers.
Okay. So they must have believed the Jets were going to pick J.J. McCarthy. So that's why they moved up.
They need a quarterback. Okay. If that guy's okay. Not too shabby.
Well, Michigan did win the championship, but
yeah. And didn't you say that guy would be like Mr. Irrelevant? Maybe the Dolphins. No. You didn't say that.
Oh no!
You say you could have gone there.
I'm saying that Penix was what the these Fox experts, Fox Sports, were saying has Miami picking at 21, that he'd be available at 21. So he wasn't expected to be picked this early.
When people see our sign.
Okay.
Oh, he looks pretty good though.
Okay, he's got the side. He's
right. He's throwing in double coverage.
Almost 6'3".
He can run. He's fast.
And he's 219 pounds.
All right, that's pretty good. He's fast. He's quick. I mean.
Well, I would have picked him before.
All right, that's good.
I would have picked him before you picked Penix.
He's a step up from Cousins.
Yeah, you need a quarterback, and you believed. So you had all belief, and this is probably true, that the Jets were going to pick J.J. McCarthy because.
So that's a good choice.
They need a quarterback because Aaron Rodgers, how good is he going to be with 40-year-old who?
No, he's no good. He's no good. He won't even play.
Who had an injury that's hard to recover from when you're in your 20s, but you're 40 and you get that kind of injury. Okay, he was that's
not so bad. Now the Jets.
Okay, now I question the.
He's having the best draft so far.
I question the Penix being picked before J.J. McCarthy. I question that because Michael Penix was.
What about Tennessee not picking a quarterback? Who's their quarterback?
Tennessee, I don't know if they're going with
that guy who played against.
Are they going with
the Jets are on.
Levitt?
The
Jets are on. So
team needs
here.
So need a lot more than that.
You think they would pick Mims from Georgia would be one. If you need they need offensive line first.
Yeah, they probably pick offensive line.
They have to pick. Good pick would be Mims or Fontenot or Graham Barton. who can play along that line. But
Oh, the pick is in on the Jets. Look at these guys.
I would
the
say
Jets fans are getting ready to
okay.
scream.
If they don't pick, they need to pick. I would say yeah. They need to pick the first one I mentioned. Let's see if they do. What name I just mentioned? Um, Mims, because Mims can play. Has the talent to play at left tackle immediately.
They probably will because they're trying to convince
So
themselves that Rodgers will actually come back.
this has to be offensive. If this is an offensive line pick, then
They're gonna
everyone's going
run
to say
for it
boo.
now.
It's going to be
Oh wait,
Mims.
they're happy. Well, offensive line.
They picked offensive linemen, but not top offensive linemen.
Oh, we knew that they paid an offensive lineman.
We knew they picked offensive tackle, but he's a little light for offensive tackle. His frame.
You know Jaden Daniels? How's he? Quarterback. That's who the Commanders got.
Oh yeah, he's supposed to be. That was projected early.
Kalen Williams is the first.
Okay,
Drake May was
I question
third.
this pick because the size of this player means he's not going to be playing offensive tackle in the NFL. He's going to be playing guard. Okay, you didn't pick an offensive tackle.
Fashanu is.
You picked a.
The analysis of him.
You picked a guard. Because look at he's tall, like 6'6" or something, a half, something like that, but he only weighs 312 pounds. That's not a tackle weight. Now,
Team captain.
Mims might fall because of the medicals. He only played 8 games, but
40-yard dash at 5.11.
these are.
The only thing I would say about this guy, the last guy that was picked, is it's always scary when they talk about what leadership and team guy a person is when they're drafted, because it usually means
that means
they're no good.
They'll be a great backup.
Yeah, they're not like
They're not going to be a
toolsy 2-year starter. They say, but it was a potential.
Okay.
That's what they said about me in school.
The question is pick as that you I believe you had better offense if you were picking for tackle. There are guys who are have the arm length and the size. He's going to have to put on a lot of weight.
Also, they say that he will have to continue to become very good left tackle, and also it says
they talk about
they point out his work
size.
He's
only 312.
312
at that height, like
32. John, let's see.
What's his arm length?
Height is 6'6", 312. Arm length 34 inches. Hand 8.5.
Well, he's right on that level of Hank. They usually like 35.
He's about 10. He's about 8 picks too soon.
They like more like 35 to play. To be a top left tackle, because you have to have your arm length has to be longer to play that tackle position. Anything else, but 6'4", for his height, his weight, that is some slight that is slight for a left tackle. That fits more the projection of a guard. Now, Mims, who only played 8 games, but he has the size of
Mims, though, that sounds too much like
Mims out of
place where you
Georgia.
go your
Look up
erectile
look up
dysfunction.
Mims from Georgia.
I know where somebody gets a erectile
Okay,
dysfunction pills.
Broncos are in. Broncos need everything. And you can't expect the guy who said that
Pick is in.
that
Isn't Mims
that
like
Teddy Bridgewater would take would be a starter for Miami over Tua. The guy who said that, and then benched Russell Wilson and to get rid
that
of
guy's
him,
no good.
they took a $48 million, probably the most highest dead cap hit in NFL history, $48 million. So the Steelers got Russell Wilson for this year for $1.2 million.
The Jets.
That's how much you wanted to get rid
This guy
of.
might not be so bad, but maybe the Vikings were smart to get their quarterback.
Well, I would. JJ McCarthy was ranked higher than Penix was. Okay, you need a cornerback, edge, wide receiver. Okay, you would pick right here. You would pick Jared Verse. If the Broncos pick Jared Verse, at least their draft room, at least their general manager is good. Okay, there's no way you don't pick Jared Verse. This has to be the pick here. I predict this will be the pick here.
Oh man, he's walking slow.
If it's not the pick here, then
He's looking at that girl.
but I take it as a fail. Okay.
Look at this guy.
Okay.
I can't tell if he's happy or sad. No, half of them. Bo Nix.
Bo Nix.
Quarterback? Well, they need a quarterback, but they should have done something to get up higher than Bo Nix. I heard the name though.
Wow.
These are quarterbacks, and this has got to be a record.
Bo Nix. Bo Nix looks like he's about to cry. Didn't they just put the? Is that Bo Nix?
That's Bo Nix by his mother.
Oh, never went in.
Mother looks pretty.
Yep.
His mother looks younger than his girlfriend or sister.
Yeah.
Bo Nix. Another quarterback. 1, 2,
I
3,
question Bo Nix
4, 5
with Auburn.
6. 6 quarterbacks picked in 12 picks. 6 quarterbacks picked. Bo Nix, I don't know. I say no.
I question this
Bo
pick
Nix,
greatly.
no good.
Bo Nix was not listed in the top of the okay, because I haven't seen the tape on him or the or his okay. Now here.
Well,
no.
show pictures of him as a little kid.
Bo Nix, what are they saying? Great athlete. That means they're talking about Tim Tebow.
Very few syllables in his name.
Okay.
I don't know.
He does not have a good release. His release is too long. Too long a release.
True.
Okay. Yeah.
6'2", 214.
Okay, that's all right.
Rare 5 year. Oh man, he's already played 5 years. Started that's almost like he's played too much. But they say accuracy, arm talent, and athletic consistent with today's brand of pro quarterback.
Oh, okay.
Good pre-snap recognition. That's good. Big hands, ability to work through options on the field. Okay. Ball comes out of his hand with good pace. All right. Well, this sounds good. The NFL.com rates him high.
Okay, but what do they say about what do they say about his release time?
They say the ball comes out of his hands fast.
Okay,
But it says also that
but it also
30% of his
says,
passes were thrown behind the line of scrimmage.
yeah, but also,
Short arm throws when blitz is leaking.
okay, what I see as a problem is his he's not he's relying a lot what I see on his arm strength because he's not moving in the footwork. He's not moving into the pass. That he's thrown off the foot.
It says he threw a lot of passes behind the line of scrimmage. Also, that's a lot of years to play
And another thing is, yeah,
already.
when yeah, that's the thing you gotta look at
Do we have
too.
interns? I'm getting a Coke. You want Coke? Hey, intern, get us a Coke.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna continue to speak. And the Raiders got Brock Bowers. Okay,
Well, Brock
now
Bowers is pretty
they need
good.
a lot, but Brock Bowers will be could be a like a Sam Laporta, those kind of numbers, because Brock Bowers is the top tight end in the um, top tight end in the will be a top tight end in the league, and so
I'm firing the intern. I
this
don't like
is
her attitude.
um,
She thinks she's supposed to get paid.
okay the
Interns don't get paid here or anywhere.
okay Brock Bowers is this is a I do not question this pick.
It's the best Brock since
I say
Purdy.
it's a good pick. It's an excellent pick. I rate this pick high because Brock Bowers can block and he can
Oh, you want
stretch
that?
the field. He's an excellent receiver.
Intern won't get it.
Oh well, I'll have to use. Okay.
Okay, have a little more of that.
Yeah, Brock Bowers. Yes,
Brock
I had
Bowers.
Brock Bowers on our board as the top tight end. So they got the top tight end in the draft. He is a elite talent, and I think he could be like Sam Laporta, what Sam Laporta was for um, Detroit. Yeah,
So that's your first impressive pick.
I'm very impressed with this pick. This was an excellent pick. I was really high on Brock Bowers. If Miami was going to could have picked a tight end, it would have been Brock Bowers, but I knew he wasn't going to be available.
Well, there's got to be some good defensive players left, and
Yeah, because all those you still have Byron Murphy a second.
Brock Bowers,
You still have
Georgia.
Johnny Newton on the board. You still have tackles. You still have Fulton from Washington. You still have Mims, who is physically just like a, in the best terms possible, as they say, beast. He like a pancake. He's got perfect size for a left tackle. So
Brock
that's why I
Bowers.
don't understand. Maybe because of the medicals.
Well, who's the Ravens? Who's the Raiders quarterback and who's their coach?
Oh, the Raiders. Wait, yeah, the Raiders brought in. You might have to look it up.
He said he has a rare blend of acceleration, speed,
Yeah.
control, and hands that could breathe new life into a stale NFL offense.
Yeah. Well, I had Brock Bowers rated as the top tight end in the
NFL
class.
comparison, George Kittle.
I think he might be better than Kittle. I think he might be sort of like Sam Laporta, who actually had almost as many receptions as Travis Kelce did, and I think at a higher average. So I'm giving it an A plus to. So the Raiders
If he's
made
really
the right
good,
pick.
they got a long way to go. But that's a good.
I mean, they got a lot to add, but to have a tight end like that, I mean, they don't have a quarterback
who's the best quarterback?
Jared Goff,
chosen? Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams. I questioned Penix because of where he's picked and why he was picked ahead of J.J. McCarthy, and I don't really know that much about Bo Nix, but the
Two
really it looked like
two offensive linemen, no defensive players, and the rest quarterback and receivers.
that bodes well for the Dolphins and the Ravens.
Dolphins aren't really that far away.
Yeah, that means all those players. No one's picked. If Miami can get Jarrett Verse from Florida State, edge, that would be a. After that, I might not make any trades because be like winning the lottery. But I don't think he's going to be there. But if he is,
no chance he's going to be there.
If they can get Latu from Washington, he's in that. I list him as the second best edge rusher. They can get him at 21. That would be an A plus. Okay. Yeah, lot from UCLA, and
the pick is in for the Saints. New Orleans Saints. Who do you think?
The Saints, they need everything. I'm saying they might pick. They should pick Jared Verse. A
Dallas
edge rusher was picked before.
Dallas, an edge rusher would be good.
Yeah, they picked the edge rusher, but they didn't pick the top edge rusher in the draft. The consensus is Jared Verse from Florida State. So they picked an edge rusher, but not.
No, who is it though? Is that guy Green?
Dallas Turner, Alabama.
They haven't said it yet though.
Oh wait. So they think that he's. Oh wait, they didn't even say. That's who they think. No, if you're gonna pick an edge rusher, you don't pick Jared Verse. You blew it. Or next you would pick Latu.
They're having some it's they're afraid to say it. It's so embarrassed.
If you pick Dallas Turner, that wouldn't make any sense.
But why won't they say?
If you're picking an edge, you're picking Jared Verse. I saw the guy tape him and numbers he put up. Where this guy is going to be a great edge. rusher. The best value, and now they don't even put Fulton on Washington as a wait. Jared Verse wasn't picked yet.
It says the pick is in, but they haven't said.
But I mean, Jared Verse,
No Jared Verse yet.
he's not even on their list. It's the top. They picked the offensive tackle. Oregon State. Okay.
That's probably not never terrible. Talise Fuaga.
Look him up. See what his first of all, look at his
He's from Oregon State.
what's his arm length?
His arm length.
He has the size. It looks like
His arm length is 33.
33 is a little short to be playing tackle.
No, 33 and an eighth.
Yeah, but still, those are almost more
324 pounds.
Yeah, he has the size, but the arm length they like to have because I think Mims had like a
324
had
pounds.
like a 35
from Tacoma, Washington.
Because a lot of these guys
Capital
who play tackle,
he's beefy right tackle, capable of playing at a high level.
What do they say about his arm length? What do they say about
despite his lack of ideal pad level and lower body bend?
Yeah, but look, or do they see weaknesses?
Weaknesses: props up tall off the snap, tends to hit and bounce rather than hit and stick. Run blocking is much less organized and technical than his pass blocking. Occasional issues allowing weight to slide too far out of the outside foot. I see him as a very good starting guard. I think you might need to help him against edge speed if he stays at tackle. Oh, that's not good.
See?
They don't even want him at the position.
What I'm telling you is he's a, in the NFL, he's a guard, not a tackle. One, because his arm length, and because arm length is a huge thing to be you have to have, I say 35 or above if you're going to be a elite, like a top.
Shout out to EEHD who just joined the chat room.
Oh, thank you.
We say welcome.
If you have any questions, comments, we appreciate them.
Anything you say,
anything you want to say,
that you want us to say, we'll say.
Yeah, you want us to keep it, you don't want to broadcast, that's fine. But if you just want to leave it to us,
we don't have super chats.
Just tell us.
Our super chats are not super.
Okay. Next is the Colts. Colts. I'm saying right here could be a. I'm saying.
Colts are gonna make a dumb decision. They're gonna trade their
Jackson. Jackson. Powers.
Austin Powers. Look at these guys happy.
As a center, or Graham Barton.
They sure are happy.
Graham Barton can play every spot. But it looked like if you need a center guard, Powers Johnson can play. He can play center or guard. So either him or Graham Barton. Graham Barton is like Swiss Army knife. Okay, the one thing I questioned that is the Penix pick because I thought that Penix would be available when the Dolphins picked.
Panic sounds like something that a procedure you get done that you don't want to talk about. But what we see here is the NFL draft, and the Colts are on the clock. And what are they doing? Making a mistake? It looks like ABC has some dumb people. Nick Saban, dumb. That guy, he's cool. That guy's dumb. He's dumb. Nick Saban. They look like they're ready for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Nick Saban was one of those coaches that you know how
he won some games.
He was a college coach because he was top on the things that you do for a college coach. He, as an NFL coach, he failed miserably. He even apologized. He's the one that that didn't want to sign Drew Brees.
Okay.
So, who's up? The Colts are up. The Colts.
So all these teams have all needs, so they're not even.
Yeah.
They don't have to draft.
So
there's nobody to pick.
Yeah.
No one to say they need. They need everything. Colts need everything.
The Colts need everything.
And it doesn't matter who they get.
As long as they get a top in that position and someone who fits.
Top needs, they say here, and the NFL says cornerback, wide receiver, running back.
Well, Cooper DeJean,
offensive line,
is the they're picking offensive line. I'd say right now be Fontenot or Powers.
Yeah, maybe they should get somebody in the offensive line to help their running back.
Well, they said they need a center guard. That indicates they're going to pick Powers.
Hey, X Limited, welcome.
Powers Jackson, or is it Johnson? Johnson Powers Jackson. If they want,
Austin Powers' son.
If they want a center, because he plays center, but he can also play guard. So they put center guard. So I think that's the pick. I would say the Colts get a A+ if they pick Powers. Yeah, that seems a logical pick.
All right.
Okay.
Offensive lineman.
But I give them high marks because they got a excellent edge rusher. Okay. You can't. I give.
Latuda to
actually
Luda.
give
the Luda Latuda.
A lot to. I actually give him. I give him A+ on this because they're getting a top edge rusher.
Yeah, you need that.
That if they were available at, I think this is what they talked about with Miami, that Latu might go to the Colts and not be available for the Dolphins, because he was available at the Dolphins spot. Dolphins would have no choice but to. But I know the pick Miami's going to make if this continues, but
nothing picks them. Nothing helps the team get better faster than a great edge rusher.
And Latu has all the things to be a top edge rusher in the NFL.
And Latu,
he was very high on the board.
He enjoys a latte.
So,
and he's good.
I got no problem. Look at the speed, and he has a lot of speed. He has the moves. There's only a
maybe the Ravens could
the only question that was on him was he had back surgery. He had to have fused, but the chances of injuring that again, same injury is low. He's comparable to, and he has the same number as Jalen Phillips. So you can't go wrong with that pick.
Yeah, you need a good edge rusher.
Yeah.
The Seahawks, what do they need? Everything.
Seahawks.
Seahawks need a
The
defensive
Seahawks.
line, a linebacker, a O line, and a tight end. They're gonna get a linebacker, nice linebacker.
Um,
Mike
no,
McDonald is
if
the
they were
defense.
smart, if Seattle was smart, they would pick Jarrett Verse,
Mike McDonald
Florida State.
wasn't he on the Ravens?
Yeah,
He's the head coach.
he's the head coach of Seattle now. Yeah.
Ooh, starting left guard is what I think.
Yeah, but I'm thinking Jarrett Verse because you're talking about a defensive corner who knows how important edge rusher is, and Jarrett Verse is a can be an All Pro. So see, and Fontenot has been changed in status that he played tap to guard because of that. Same thing with pick before is that
And the Tuda Deluda. What about him?
Tuda Luda.
So far, it's Cal Williams, quarterback Jaden Williams with the Commanders, Drake May with the Patriots, Marvin Harrison with the Cardinals, Joe Alt with the Chargers, Malik Neighbors with the Giants, C.J. Latham with the Titans, Michael Penix with the Falcons, Rome Doozer with the Bears, J.J. McCarthy with the Vikings, Panashu with the Jets, Bo Nix with the Broncos, Brock Bowers, Raiders, Talise Fuagua with the Saints, Laluda Latuda, Latu with Colts.
Okay, the ones I question is if you were going to pick Michael Penix, is that the guy you wanted? You could have traded. You could have traded down and got more picks and still picked him.
Yeah, you could have gone down here with the Jets.
Yeah. You could have made a trade.
Gone down. You could at least gone down to 10. Moved that down to 10.
I have some question about the one thing where you have teams like Bo Nix. I have a question because he played at Auburn.
Yeah, well, it says he threw 30% of his passes behind the line of scrimmage, and also he's played 5 years, so he's been beat up for 5 years. So I say, boo.
That's what they put as a.
That's bad. That means
that's what they put in the scouting report. Is
he's already had
an NFL career, so he already had a rookie season. So he comes in, he's already has the wear of being into the chance that
Plus the reason
so he could
the
be
reason a guy throws 30% of the time behind the line of scrimmage is because he's scared.
24-year-old rookie.
The reason you throw 30% of your passes behind the line of scrimmage because you're scared.
And then what I saw on tape, what they showed in here, is
I don't even know how you throw a pass behind the line of scrimmage.
Is his
I'll move that chair just a little to show the NLB. Just a tiny bit. No, just tilt it just a little that way. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, now we're coming up on who you say was picking next?
The Seahawks are on the clock. The pick is in.
Seahawks, as long as they pick a top player, they're going to pick I say they sort of need everything.
They have a defensive coach, so they might get a linebacker.
Yeah, but I think they're getting Jarrett first. That's what my prediction is.
If first you don't succeed, try again.
Edge rusher. That's who I believe they will get. Or I could see them getting Byron Murphy second. That's weird that he's still on the board. He is a player that could be as good as and with the skill set of Christian Wilkins. Now, if Jared Verse is on the board for Miami, that's who they'll pick.
It's in and they're having a commercial, like something in the military.
If
he flew a helicopter.
If
look, he's being flown in.
Byron Murphy.
Well, what's this?
Byron Murphy the second.
These guys are being flown in.
I don't know.
They're invading.
Okay.
They're invading Washington D.C. Wait, that's.
Hopefully they don't fall out.
They're landing somewhere.
Good thing they didn't fall out.
Where is it? Where is it?
Okay.
Detroit.
Now.
The pick is in.
The pick is in. Okay.
And it is.
Wait, who's the pick? Who's Fu Manchu's when they're
Fu Manchu.
Sorry, just a joke.
Are happy people.
Okay.
He's going to the land at a time for
now. It'd be hard for them unless they pick someone way down on the board or medical.
Now they're picking Jim Zorn.
Seattle is one of those teams that can't go wrong.
Yep, because they can't go right.
Because,
well, they got a new start with McDonald.
Yeah, they got a great coach. They could have a great coach,
good.
But that's why I think they're picking.
Well, then who's the defensive coordinator of the Ravens now?
Oh wait, he's a. I'll think of his name. He it's in house. They promoted a. Yeah. Okay. Or Byron Murphy. Okay. That's who I see. Byron Murphy or Jared Verse. Okay? Yeah. Because but there's still Miami has a chance now to get a top.
He's going to get somebody good now with all these dumb mistakes.
Can get a top offensive. Okay. I gotta say, if you're talking about Seattle.
All right, I'm gonna give you the coaches of the Ravens anyway.
Okay.
While we wait for Seattle, wait, there's Goodell is speaking.
Okay.
Speak, Goodell.
The selection is.
Roger Goodell.
Let's see if I'm right.
They're happy, are they?
Byron Murphy second. I was right. I thought it was gonna be Byron Murphy a second or Jared first. Didn't I say that? People, please give me a please give a subscribe for me being completely right.
Well, Byron Murphy the second. He's supposed to
Byron
be good.
Yes, he's a he has the skill set of a.
But who is Byron Murphy the first?
Well, Byron Murphy has the skill set of to be the next Christian Wilkins.
Well, I'll say one thing about him. He's a muscular ball of explosiveness with the tools and talent to become a productive 3-down defender in the right scheme.
Yeah.
That's good enough for me. If he can be a 3-down defender.
Yeah, they took the
twitchy.
pick.
He's twitchy.
That's who Miami was going to pick. That's who Miami wanted to replace Christian Wilkins.
32 arm, 6 feet, 297. Fast.
But he has
Twitchy.
what
Quick strike hands.
he has a quick strike and he has
Pass
move.
rush, relentless
Yeah.
energy. That's what the
He
Ravens
had a lot of
like him.
sacks for his
Well, can the
for
Ravens still
defensive
get
lineman.
him? Or is it too late?
No, unless they trade the player for the
AFC Scout said Murphy is the guy who'll be the best pro.
yeah. Byron Murphy, top defensive lineman in the league. This was he had 33 quarterback pressures. He is a clone of he'll have production of a Christian Wilkins. I know.
Hendrick Skunkle's in here. He says hi. We say hi to you, Hendrick.
I give Seattle
Seattle gets an
Seattle
A.
gets
Byron Murphy.
A plus plus plus.
Coaches for the Ravens are John Harbaugh, Chris Hewitt, Zachary Orr. Zachary Orr is the
Oh yeah, Zachary Orr is the
defensive coordinator.
defense coordinator.
Chris Horton.
Yeah, okay.
Todd Monken still offensive coordinator.
Okay, the Jaguars pick is in.
All right, this is going to be somebody. This is going to be in reverse because.
Okay, what does it say they need?
It says they need to take longer on their pick. Their pick in is a little fast. Should have thought about it some more.
No, well, I'm saying it's going to be Jared Verse, or they're picking Jackson.
Wait, this
Parrish.
is the 17th. No, this is the Vikings are picking. This is the Vikings picking.
What?
The Vikings traded.
Oh, Vikings.
Vikings pick is in. Huh? It was that guy from before that was going to be picked. Turner or something.
Dallas Turner.
Alabama.
Well, he wasn't listed higher than
Dallas Turner, from Alabama. Maybe not so bad.
You're in the fastest in combine for position.
Yeah.
Well,
if you ever had to run that far, then something's wrong anyway.
Okay.
He's below average anchor to prevent being replaced by.
Okay, he does not look like he has a lot of size. It looks like the commissioner.
He looks like he can be replaced by force. Yeah, they should have kept him Goodell. Goodell should play. Doesn't always play with ideal urgency. Okay, so that's already bad.
Yeah. You have to be NFL ready. You have to have that. You got to be relentless. You have to have the step, and you got to be able to maintain. And a lot of these guys have that. Even they have the step for the explosive, they don't maintain. You got to maintain. Yeah. You got to work through all your.
You can't even get trolls for our chat. They come in and then they go. They come and they go. That's all right. They say hi.
They're saying hi. That's all right.
Dallas Turner, he might not be so bad, but not so great.
But now the pick 17. We're getting close to the Dolphins.
The Jacksonville or Minnesota picked too quickly.
So there are 2 players on.
Too damn dumb.
There's actually 3 players on that Miami will start. They get
From what I've seen, there's been 3 disastrous picks.
Graham Barton's still on there.
Who do you say is the 3? Who do you say is the best? Who is the best? The best pick and the worst decision so far.
I would say the Minnesota with the contradictory picks.
Yeah, they did kind of do some contradictory
because
picks.
They picked the best.
They picked a quarterback when they could have picked.
No, Chicago did the right thing. The consensus #1 pick. The way Joe Burrow was, consensus, everyone knew top quarterback, Kalen Williams. But then at number 9,
I don't think there's much choice. If there's a great offensive lineman, you got to get him for Bengals. But if not, get the best player available. But you need an offensive
for
lineman.
Bengals, well, you still have
They got some good offensive linemen.
you still got Graham Barton, who is can
They
play.
don't want to kill Joe Burrow again.
Graham Barton can play can play every position at a high.
Yeah, except the one they drafted him for.
And also tackle. They went. Thought knew they put has a guard because he's going to be a guard in the next, even though he played. But I still see they need offensive tackle. Mims is still on the board. Mims is the only question on Mims is the injury, and he hasn't played that many games, but he has the perfect size and the power to be a tackle. I think he has all the physical tools.
Just doesn't have the skill set.
He just doesn't have the. He just doesn't have the. He just needs more experience. He just didn't play that many games.
I didn't mean to get mad at the intern. She does a good job. I don't want to go down to HR. I wasn't saying anything mean. I was just thirsty.
Oh, that's all right.
Well, thank you. Well, you're the HR. That's right.
Bengals will pick.
Oh, look. This is rare. You never see this. A NFL commercial with Patrick Mahomes. Oh, I like old Mahomes.
Yeah,
I don't mean to.
I've never seen
I don't mean to make fun of him. He's a good guy. He's probably a good guy.
No, the thing about Mahomes is that
He's too damn good.
No,
For his own good.
That
too damn good for his own good. He bounces up. He doesn't fall. He can't fall.
No, the best commercials are the ones with where you have Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid in them. Those are the best.
I know.
Put those two together. Those are funny.
Hey Tanner, welcome here.
Like when he drew face on him. That was funny.
Yeah, man.
And then he threw the pen away, the Sharpie. Man, I don't know who would do that.
If I had a coach as nice as Andy Reid, I probably would have been good in football.
Well, you have a one of the best coaches.
But Tanner's
in NFL history with a future and a Hall of Fame quarterback and a Hall of Fame coach.
With
Andy Reid.
Somebody in the
I can't believe
chat loves the Dolphins. Tanner here loves the Dolphins.
So
there's somebody named Tanner loves the Dolphins.
Ask Tanner who they think they should go for, and then I can give him some other names that I think the Dolphins.
The Dolphins are on the top.
Should go for Jared Verse if he's still there. Edge.
Tanner's a Dolphins fan. Fez is a Dolphins fan. He says Chop.
Chop Robinson, Penn State. Okay, that wouldn't be a bad pick.
Chop Robinson.
He's one of the top edge. Chop Robinson.
That's pretty good.
I'd say I'd say good choice on that name. Because Chop Robinson is
Chop and trade back. Pick Chop and trade back. What do they mean? What do you think? What do you mean there, Tanner?
All he means trade back.
Trade back
and then get Chop Robinson. He might not be available because it's coming up with
or after you trade, because you don't pick until 50. You don't get another choice until the 55th, right?
No, if he's talking about trading back from the 21st to like maybe the 24th or up to 27th, like with Arizona,
Oh yeah, that might be good.
and then you get a third, fourth round pick. Yeah, could be smart. If one of those players on your board that you know you're going to be able to get.
Oh, you live
Oh, chop. Wait, no.
Chop
Bengals
Robinson.
are going to pick a offensive lineman. You got to protect. You have to protect. It might be Mims.
What's the name of Penn State's town? College something? College Station? College?
Um, yeah, isn't it?
College?
It's
College City or something?
or the college deep. Yep, Mims. I was right. They picked offensive tackle, Georgia.
So Tanner is near Penn State. That's why he likes State College is where it is.
Yeah, I was right. Okay, give me a 5 on that. I was right on the Bengals pick. I said Mims.
Oh, but am I supposed to be happy about that or even?
No, what I'm saying is, I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
saying
you were
that
right about that. Yeah,
I
that's a
knew.
good choice.
Look, he's 6'7", 340 pounds, and he's got the arm length.
6'7", 340, and he wasn't picked now till now.
No, because of
Oh, he's trouble.
because of medical.
Oh shit.
He only played 8 games. He's only played 9 games in college. But he played the last. So yeah, they say he can pancake block. That was a great pick. I give that A plus. Mims is a true tackle. He'll be a starting tackle. He didn't allow any sacks in his 8 career starts. The only reason he moved down the board was because of how few games he played.
He's huge though. I would have picked him.
And he has the arm length too.
Somebody named Rob says, "Who do you think we taking or thinking we trading down for Ravens?"
No, I think
Dolphins?
we might trade down to with.
This is somebody different.
With the like with the Cardinals, where you're only dropping the 27th. But if you pick the Ravens,
no, this is a different person saying who you think we taking or trading down.
I think we're taking.
This is somebody named Rob. I don't know.
I think we're taking.
Rob, are you a Ravens fan, or are you talking Ravens or Dolphins? Tanner's Rob for the Ravens. Okay, who do you say for the Ravens? Tanner, your choices are good. Fez says, who do you say for the Ravens?
The Ravens, I'm saying are. I think the Ravens are going to try to move up. They might try to make a trade with Dolphins because I think they're going to pick a the Ravens.
The Rams are on the clock.
The Ravens, I think, are going to pick a
the Ravens aren't
cornerback.
Ravens aren't on. They don't have anybody.
They're 30th.
No, they're gone. Oh, they are. Yeah. They got to trade up. They got to get the Steelers.
No, I think they're going to try to. They might want to because.
But who would they get? What position are they looking for?
Cornerback.
For the Ravens?
Yes, because Marlon Humphreys has had injury issues, or they really what they need is I would have to say offensive tackle first because they need Bonnie Stanley's always hurt and Morgan Moses, who they switched around with, isn't on the team anymore. So they need offensive tackle. So I think they're going to try to trade up because to get an offensive tackle. Okay, they need an edge. I would say then they're going to pick Jared first.
Okay, so who is up now?
The Rams pick is in.
Rams pick is in.
It's got to be Jared first.
If verse you don't succeed. Mims sounds like something for hair loss or erectile dysfunction. I don't understand that. But offensive tackle, that's good. The Rams, who are they gonna get? The Rams pick is in.
Or Chop Robinson.
It's gonna be a wide receiver. It's gonna be a safety.
Chop Robinson.
That's what they already said?
No.
Safety, right?
No, the Ravens need a left tackle.
I think they're gonna try to get Darius Robinson. This is what Rob says.
Oh, the edge. Yeah. Michigan. Yeah. That's who the.
Will he be there? He won't be there, would he? Another edge rusher will
No.
be gone by then.
By 30th. No. What, 19. Okay.
Starting to move a little faster here.
Miami might trade out of that pick.
Who did the Rams get?
Pick is in. And if you were talking about edge, you would have to be talking about Chop Robinson or Jared first.
They sure like to have a lot of light.
I'd say
there he is.
They're going to pick Chop Robinson. Jared first. Okay. I was right again.
He's gone.
He's gone. Yep. Yep.
First gone.
Yeah. First is gone. Oh.
Chop's still there.
Yeah, Chop Robinson's still there. But it'd been cooler if Miami had gotten a Florida guy.
This guy versus good. You've been talking about him throughout the evening.
Yeah, I've rated him as a high. He has everything to be a great edge rusher.
Why do you think he stayed around until 19?
Because there were all the quarterbacks who went, and there were a couple bad picks.
Talented edge defender with field demeanor, athleticism, and skill, set up to rack up statistics in the key categories.
Yeah.
I would have picked him.
That's who Miami would have picked if he was there.
254 at 6'4".
Look at, he's got power. He goes all the way through. He's got a high motor. He keeps going. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I have to give the Rams an A+. And there are no A++s.
Thrives with thrives with the winning first step and unstoppable energy.
He had 50 pressures. He would have been perfect for Miami to put in.
Well,
for
we got to go for Chop then.
Okay, so.
No, who's up now? Miami.
Steelers
right?
are up. 20.
Steelers.
Miami. The Dolphins will be next.
We have the best interns. The Coke they brought, intern got was so great that I feel refreshed.
I say this is
Chop Robinson.
High on this pick.
This will be a running back.
And watch. Well,
this will be the first running back.
Steelers need everything.
Steelers are crafty. They always make good choices.
But they always make. I'm saying they're picking.
They rarely mess up. Now that they have their quarterback, right? They got Fields.
I think they're picking Chop Robinson, Pittsburgh, Penn State.
Oh, yeah.
The top edge rusher left.
They're on the clock, though.
I say they're picking Chop Robinson, stay in state.
Because they already have a great defense. Who else?
Well,
They need wide receiver.
They need
They need a
wide.
cornerback, an offensive line. Everybody needs offensive line. I don't know why they keep putting this on here. Every team needs an edge rusher and an offensive line and defensive line.
I say Chop Robinson's going here.
Maybe a wide receiver. Are there any good wide receivers left?
A lot. They the Xavier Worthy is broke the record for the fastest 40, 4.21. You want someone who can stretch the field.
Pittsburgh always makes good choices.
I think
pick is in.
I think the Dolphins.
And the Dolphins are on the clock.
I think the Dolphins are going to try a trade, or they're going for Chop Robinson. Or
who do the Steelers get? That's not in yet. That hasn't been announced.
Yeah, because it might be Chop Robinson. If they don't have Chop Robinson, they're going for a.
The Dolphins are on the clock.
They're going for a offensive lineman. So really, what might be smart is go for the Jackson Powers Johnson, who could be your center, and then you could put Aaron Brewer over the guard, so at right guard, because he played there, and then you would have two positions taken care of. And then if Connor Williams recovers, and you can sign him, put him at center, and then you can move. Or Graham Barton, who can.
All right, what do you think the Big O is saying?
Big O is saying, of course, I think he's repeating over and over again that Miami's got to have a immediate starter. So everyone's saying that because of how few draft choices. But I think if they're looking at their board, because there's a lot of still good guards left, that
the Big O doesn't have a live show.
I don't know, problem. Okay, Steelers picks in. Okay.
And the Steelers pick.
Steelers pick Kalen Williams according to this. I don't know how. Sure, they're talking about Chicago's picks, and the Steelers pick is in. Okay. Now this would make sense, but they have more than a solid defense. They need
pick is still not in.
Offense. It says Steeler pick is in. So I'm saying it might be Graham Barton or Troy Fontenot. There's a big guy.
I mean,
I think the Ravens should try, because they got picks later. They should try to move They might pick Fontenot because they need offensive line help. Their
Big O is saying. Big O's talking. What's he saying? Let's hear Big O for a second.
Sure. Come here. Come here. Here you go. Okay.
Big O is talking about cigars, as usual.
Yeah.
Big O, nothing but ads for the old Big O.
Or is he talking about the Heat?
Yeah, Heat and the.
Or
No,
the
he's actually
Panthers?
He's talking about the Dolphins, but he's not saying much.
Okay. Okay. So the pick is.
Let's go to our own.
Okay. Well,
Taking a long
give
time.
him a long speech. It's a very long speech.
Oh, they like it.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Can someone? I'll write again. So, Miami
Here it is.
has a chance. Chop Robinson's available.
They're all calling for Chop.
Or Miami. Yeah, you can't pass him to Chop Robinson probably because
This guy says we'll pick Bump, and no, he's already behind.
Yeah, Fontenot isn't there.
Steelers make a good choice as usual.
Yep.
They
This guy is going to be
smart.
This guy's going to be a top guard in the NFL.
He'll be in there until 2035-6.
He'll be a guard. He'll be a center for the next 10 years.
Outstanding. Okay, now the Dolphins.
Okay, so Steelers made a right pick. I give that.
Difference making according to the NFL, the Dolphins should be looking for a difference-making defensive tackle. After losing Wilkins, another edge rusher, in case Jalen Phillips.
Now the next guy on, but because he had medical, is Johnny Newton from. It's Johnny Newton. But Dolphins have so few picks that if they're not going for Chop Robinson, the pick is in. Okay,
Dolphins are in.
It looks like the Dolphins might be going for Chop Robinson.
Who will the Chiefs pick? Okay, we'll be there in a second. Let's do it to see who the Dolphins pick.
Okay.
This is the big decision. You want
Chop Robinson's available. They probably
Dolphins pick is already in.
Think
this is the first big moment since their playoff loss. This is their next biggest moment.
I'm saying as Chop Robinson is the high percentage is Chop Robinson because probably didn't think Chop Robinson was going to be available. Was probably going to trade.
What are they saying there? Who's that?
They're probably going to trade.
What are they showing there?
If you can get Chop Robinson, you get Chop Robinson, then you go for Chop Robinson.
This guy says they're going to get a wide receiver, that they did get a wide receiver.
They did get a wide receiver?
No. This guy said they're just
what?
Trolling.
No, because
it's going to be Chop.
They probably what they say Xavier Worthy.
Who do you think the Chiefs will pick? Let's do the first Dolphins.
The Dolphins need an edge rusher and probably we're going to trade down, but Chop Robinson's still there, who wasn't expected to still be there.
I think the Chiefs are going to get a wide receiver.
Yeah.
But let's do the Dolphins first. pork chop. They're still on the clock. They're
Dolphins picks in. Hey, girl.
yeah, it's gonna be. Who do they say? Let's see who's Big O say. Big O won't say.
I'm saying Chop Robinson or someone like Graham Barton,
Where's Chop Robinson from?
Penn State.
That's right. The guy was telling us earlier. Yeah. Tanner. Hey Tanner, you still here?
Now, or it might be Johnny Newton, but more they need edge than defensive line. They can by committee run that defensive line, but they need edge because they don't have. They don't know when Phillips and Chubb are going to be back, so it might be hard to pass on someone like Chop Robinson.
What are they saying over Big O? Big O is all chop block on the block. If you haven't heard of Chop Robinson, you haven't been paying attention. If he's healthy, no injuries, Penn State, or at least it wasn't a Robert. So they think here these Chop Robinson, according to
Okay, that's
Big O.
That's what I thought.
But
because edge is
wait, but it's not. You know, that could be guys trolling that chat room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but it has to be a player that they didn't think was going to be there, because otherwise they would have made a trade to get more picks later. They would trade down. Obviously, there's a player there that they thought was going to be gone.
What's on now? What's on the screen now? What are they showing? Jimmy Kimmel. Grey's Anatomy is still on? Not dead yet. That sounds like a good show.
Girl, you need to calm down. Just relax, okay? Yeah. You're a good girl.
But don't talk now. Okay, now here it comes. Dolphins pick is in. Why is it taking so long?
Mm-hmm.
This says that this Big O is all confused. This Big O's chat room is saying that they always put commercials during
Okay, so
Roger Goodell is talking. 24.
Chop Robinson. Okay. Yep. Yep. You're right. Once again.
Yeah, people were trying.
Because I knew it was Chop Robinson because Miami made that pick in that fast, and yeah, and they have to have an edge rusher. Okay, I can't not complain with this. This was
all right, so that's who you say is good.
Excellent pick. Yeah.
Chop gets thumbs up from Fez.
2 thumbs up, A+ for the pick they had to make.
Yeah, they didn't really have a
They
choice.
had no idea. They had no idea that he'd still be there because of some of these questionable picks. And they have to have an edge.
A guy named Chop has got to be good
because they needed him more. They need a edge rusher, and he is a premier edge rusher. More, they had to have because they don't know when those.
When did the Chiefs pick? Who do you think they'll
get?
He's
almost 6'3", 254. and he's got like yeah, he's got moves.
Like Jagger.
He's quick.
No, he seems like really good.
Yeah.
How did he last so long?
They didn't expect it. That's why they didn't make a trade. I thought they were going to trade out of that pick, but they didn't expect person that high on their board.
Penn State star.
Yeah.
Was projected to go higher, so that's good.
Yeah.
He's one of the top edge rushers. And they also it leaves him some talent on defense, so that's
the edge rusher they have now really is Shaq, and he is what he was a big part of that Tampa Bay Super Bowl team, but he is he's older, and they think Jalen Phillips can be back, but Bradley Chubb won't be, so someone has to be in that spot.
Chop was not only the best choice, but he was probably the only choice.
Yeah. That's why and
What's that saying?
Another thing is like there's a lot of good really guards left in the that you can get in that second pick. Okay. Now I'm putting the Dolphins at off in them because the Ravens will be picking at 30th. But I think the Ravens are still going to try to trade down because I think the Ravens are going for a I think I know his first name's Kool-Aid.
Oh, who's that?
He's a cornerback.
Oh, pick him.
Top cornerback. And I think that's who the or Cooper DeJean.
Well, we'll take a 5-minute break now that the Dolphins are done.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to take a break.
Something to drink and use the facility and charge the. Don't take your glasses off. Sound off.